Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy L. Ron Hubbard birthday eve. What's up? Are you Dylan? How are you doing? Just pulling my little wagon. But I wanted to be live before I get there so that you can see how fast they shut everything down just as soon as I roll up, or anybody rolls up with a camera for that matter. Hello from Central Washington. I'm awesome. How are you doing? How are you feeling? It's always a good day to not be in a cult. It's always a good day to have a little Davy in a Jeep and some fresh batteries, you know what I mean? What's up, what's up? Hello, hello. We are walking to the org. It's really nice outside today. We're gonna see if they have anything, if they have any more bad bow jobs or anything for stupid Elron's birthday. Or if they're just not gonna celebrate because they didn't win this year. So KK and I have decided that we're just gonna make tomorrow National Cult Awareness Day. Apparently there is an international one, but that's November 18th, and that just doesn't really work out for our schedule. So we're just gonna make that a thing. Yep, tomorrow's his big celebration day, even though he's dead. I mean, I'm sorry, went to Target too. Hold on, I didn't quite see that one. No, I have not yet, sorry. I have not. It's been kind of a crazy few days. And we'll see what these people have up their sleeve here for us today. Probably nothing. Probably just more being sad that students aren't coming in by the droves. But it definitely won't happen this week because it's South by Southwest and spring break. So I don't expect that they'll have a whole bunch of students here. I know I will. I'll watch it. All right. So they have their doors open, and they're gonna have all of the shades closed. Or open rather. And we'll see how quickly they close it all down. Hey, hey, hey. It's dead here during spring break. But they got the doors open, the janky busted doors, which will probably never be fixed because they'll never have the money for it. So their doors are open. And as soon as they know that we're here, they will close them because they're a bunch of bitches. PABs. Oh yeah, they got the cafe open. They've gotten rid of all of our chalk, so I guess we'll have to redo that. There's all these idiots inside. Here they go. Here she goes. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. This guy's watching his own movie. He's like, oh my God, I can't get enough of it. Let me watch this movie again. I need to be re-indoctrinated.
Get the dead flower too before they
Where's the dead flower?
that bottom shelf, but it's
Oh,
is that a flower? Very sad.
it does look sad. You can't really see it. You can just see my gimbal. Oh, they're so proud and brave today. Look at them keeping it open. Good for them. Good for them.
I love that you got a wagon.
Isn't that great? What's up? I know. I love the wagon. We got to put new batteries in
In what?
in the Barbie car.
Oh, the Barbie car.
And I got chalk. Let me set this up here.
Someone's not doing their job. They still have the doors open for you.
I know. They're really proud and brave today. Yes, they are. Oops. So proud, so brave. So proud, so brave, y'all. Oh, there they go. There go the blinds. There they go. Look at them go.
Nobody can see what the church is doing. It's a secret.
Totally normal. Totally normal. Totally normal. Oh, here comes a big donor here. Oops. Not used to using the gimbal right now. Oh, here we go. They're closing these down. Look at them go. So proud, so brave. Idiots. We love that for them, though. Good for them. Good for them.
So ridiculous.
Good times.
You can leave anytime. We'll take you home.
You can even call your mom. See you later.
A little too hot out here for you guys.
Child auditing is abuse. She looks so happy that she came here to this little cult party today. Look at her. Look how happy she looks.
She's ecstatic. This guy's happy though. He's just arrived.
Oh, he's always happy to be here. That guy is literally always happy to
Fancy
be here.
vest.
He's just a fancy bitch is what he is. Yeah, I mean that record is mine. That record is mine. There is in that bag should be his little. We're getting Dave set up, y'all. We're just getting little Davey set up. They just don't know what to do when we're here. But if you notice, the door still busted. We love to see it. We love to see it. Yeah, it is pretty great. Oh, then it might be the batteries are dead if he's not. You got to just get used to it. So we still have a door flunk here. Still have a massive door flunk. And between 6 and 7 is shift change, so we should see a fair amount of people around here. We've got a little Davy going. Little Davy, just hanging out. I heard that the other side of life. That's awesome. I'm glad that they're letting him out. It's ridiculous. So this lady works at the school with Tanya and Corbin, that lady right there that just went in. She's the other person that works at that stupid school. It will never be fixed. Well, hello from rainy North Ireland. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a whole bunch of hip hip hoorays here. Look at all these idiots coming in. Sorry, y'all, I'm not used to this tripod, so I'm not used to where all the things are yet. The panning. That is absolutely correct. They absolutely cannot. But they can enjoy a Barbie car. Would you mind pulling up Aaron's live again from the one about Austin? Hold on, guys. Just getting ready. There is a sign in there. It is another great day to not be in a cult, for sure. That's right. Like and subscribe. I love it when they're waiting for me to yell something at them and then I don't. The Fate Mobile, that's right. It was like 2 days ago. It's the one. It says something about Austin. It's in his lives. Yeah. This lady over here, she just came out. She's just having a nice little smoke. I do miss you. Of course we do. I know. They're so ready for me to holler at them. They don't even know what to do. Oh, it's this bank fraud one. 18 minutes and 20 seconds. I don't know. They could be mockingbirds. They could be grackles. I'm not sure. It's not seeing it. We'll just play their favorite episode of growing up in Scientology, because we know they don't like that. Okay, so now it says cult entrance. And we've got little Davy running around on the sidewalk. What I like about putting it on the sidewalk is that any students that walk by, they all take pictures of it, and then the next thing has been they start to take pictures of themselves while they are giving it the finger. Luna's mom. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Sciento does smell like old hot dog water. My birthday's not till next month, but it's Elron's birthday tomorrow. You're good, are you? Yeah, hamster butts too. Oh yeah, no, the chalk tech is great. Did he just bite it? No. Oh yeah, no, this is great, and they get so mad. Because this is all about the idiots in this building. Oh, look at, she's admiring my art too. It's not illegal, but call the police anyway. We'll be here, you idiots. I know. Did you go in? Did you? They're ridiculous, aren't they? We just had some more kids that went in. We do love it. So those are the things that only Sciento can fix for you?
So I am extremely unstable, right?
Oh, yeah,
of
course.
Obviously, yes.
Totally unstable.
I'm controlling myself right now.
Right, totally unstable.
I'm depressed.
Of course.
I hate myself. Yeah. We all hate ourselves.
Sure.
Nervous. I'm terrified.
Sure,
Absolutely
I could tell. Shaky.
Yeah.
Here, let me flip it. So that's the personality test that they just took. Look at all of his ruins. Look at all of his ruins. Only Sciento, only F Sciento can help with this bullshit.
Oh, also, this is like below the average for everything. So
nice, good job.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Good job.
I went off the charts in IQ too. They didn't even put me on the charts for IQ.
That's perfect. They were like 0.
Oh, you'll have a good one.
You too. You too. I love it. I love it. It's too good. You found your ruin addiction? Thanks, Luna's mom again. You're all good. Yeah, he did. He died on psychiatric meds in a trailer. Is this person a nurse? Are you confused? It was them like coming out and like taking a picture of the chalk for me, because that's maybe my favorite part. We're just talking about, you know, Stacy and Sheila Sass and Tracy and Jim Sass. It's awesome. And the Davits and all the bullshit fraud that you did to build this building. Keep those TRs in, buddy. I don't know, but he couldn't get away from me fast enough. I guess there are nurses in the cult. How does that work? How does that work? They don't believe in medicine or drugs? How does that work? All the culties are going home between 6 and 7. These idiots. Yeah, like how does that work as a nurse? She's like, no, I'm not gonna push those meds because I don't feel like you need it. Like no one's doing that. Did you guys have fun in there? I thought so. Was it a shit show? Did you watch the movie?
Yeah.
How bad was that?
Are you recording it? I was confused.
I bet. See all the students that come out, they're like, fuck this, I'm not buying a book. She just works at the reception desk and calls people and reminds them of their appointments, but she has to dress in scrubs so like it looks legit. See how they all take pictures of the cult entrance? Thank you, appreciate ya. I know it, they're so good at trolling. Everybody's attached to this cult. One of their biggest servers is through AT&T. What do you mean? Of course they are. They use technology. They love it. They love it. Welcome to the cult. Child auditing is abuse. Child auditing is abuse. Right, so made some more. It says student loans and bank fraud built this cult, because it did. That's right, Stacy Sass and Jim Sass. But before, when she was married to Tracy Springer, and then Tracy had sex with Stacy's 14-year-old sister. Aren't y'all proud? Well, they gotta get on their auditing. I do believe that your dog screamed F Sciento. Yeah, that door tech just doesn't work. Yeah, this is Tanya's favorite video.
Of credit
I just really want to make sure they can hear it. Hell no, they won't win the birthday game. We will. We will.
Largely in part to the fundraising pressures that have existed for raising money for
Pearl Snappy at protonmail.com.
than anything any Scientology. And the cost of these bills are 10, 20, 30 times more than Scientology and government of Scientology.
Right.
Yeah. Built. And yet David Piscatty put unbelievable pressure on the fundraiser and the staff.
No, that door's not fixed now. The second somebody goes out the back to smoke, that door will blow open. Or the next idiot that comes in, that door will stay open.
For the entire United States. Jonathan Davitt, as a former Sea Org member, being a former Sea Org member in Scientology.
They don't like the truth though, so they just hide.
When you are, Scientology says former Sea Org members are degraded beings. They have violated, they've broken their billion-year contract.
No, they didn't. I just set up here. There's a glare. You can't really see into it yet.
Sign that contract. They broke that contract. I want 100% they're degraded.
Thank you, bleeping computer internet. See? Do you see how the door is not fixed? Door tack flunk! Oh, put your TRs in, you old coffin dodgers!
These guys rode Jonathan Davitt hard and put him away wet. Okay, so
yeah, no, it's not fixed. They can get it to stay shut for a second. Run away from that piece! You better run! Run away! Keep those TRs in! Keep those TRs in! Look at these idiots. Idiots! Welcome to the call, you idiots! They're so mad. I love the door.
Damn near every Scientologist in Austin.
They're trying. You can see them pushing the button to try to get it to close. They've been coming in with their clothes too. Like on a hanger, you know? Well, they all think that they're going to be able to skip the implant station, but I have bad news for them. I run the implant station now. That door is PTS. See? Look at them. They have to close it. Oh, you don't want the truth to get in? So sad. Yeah, that one person was like doing a little bit of a power walk. She didn't really put her hips into it, though. That door is not going to get fixed until they raise enough funds to do it, and they have to pay their staff and the electricity bill for this building. Will you start it over?
I don't understand college rules very well, guys. I didn't go to college. I didn't go to high school. I grew up in Corbin. So UT or UT Austin or UT West Campus, whatever it's called. When you read this,
It's definitely not called West Campus.
from Corbin Springs, just know you're getting
I
a letter
just-
from someone who
I just need to be clear. West Campus is that way. We're just on campus. I did not yet. I did not yet. You're good. You're good, Tim. I don't take attendance. I don't take attendance. Will you start over?
I think I have one more to go.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting better.
I do run the implant station. I have the clear cog on my side, on my sign here.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me.
He's playing out of the phone.
Thank you everyone that was watching until the very end.
So proud, so brave.
This honor and selected woman submitted by Scientology and Austin Scientology staff member Corbin Springer. This was submitted to the University of Texas, serving the University of Texas.
They don't love this recording, and it makes me so happy.
Springer, he and his brother are both alumni of UT, which is unusual for Scientologists. It's unusual for children of Scientologists to go to college.
Any advice for new protesters? Just get out there and do it. Protect your technology and know what you're going to say to people when they walk up. Also, know that these people and their stupid Xenu faces are going to make you irrationally angry. So just keep your TRs in.
Basically condemning the protesters. The protesters, the re-grand opening of the building for the Austin Olympics.
That was us, and we ruined your stupid party. And I'll do it again. Tomorrow, Friday, every Friday.
That Scientology and UT share the same principles. Now, I will at some point share with you part of that. You know what? Probably appropriate to start with some of what you said.
They love to film me. That's awesome. There should be protests every day for this stuff.
What we're really here to discuss is the bank fraud, credit card fraud, and loan fraud, and other crimes that Corbin Springer's family has been involved in with respect to Church of Scientology of Austin itself, and the fundraising, the money that was raised to fund the very building that was protested. Because multiple inside sources in Austin, Texas have shared with me that approximately
Davey's in the Jeep.
of the nearly $25 million that was raised.
Oh, touch us this. We need to touch us this.
Credit card fraud, bank fraud, and loan fraud. Specifically using credit unions, small banks, and the armed services credit union. And Corbin Springer and another Scientologist, Jonathan Davitt, are two. Jonathan Davitt is the key player, one of the key players.
We had a crash.
Corbin Springer.
We had a little crash.
But as is usual in Scientology, we're talking about crimes committed in the churches of Scientology, with the Scientology organization. One type of crime. So when we're talking about the Springer family, we're not only talking about loan fraud, bank fraud, we're also talking about statutory rape. And I'm going to share the whole story with you. But again, the whole story is inspired by Corbin Springer's letter to the editor. So let's take a look at it. I am a University of Texas graduate. I'm also a Scientologist. Before enrolling in UT during my time as a graduate, I've been a member of my church and a member of the Western community. I've grown up here and called this area my home.
He's just checking out his door. He hates it. He hates this door. He hates this door. He's so mad about this door. I cut it off. There's an old hotel where you can do that voodoo that you do so well.
This is nothing new. I'm sorry, I was making 50 cents. There's a bar that I don't know how to use it. I'll listen to it. Unfortunately, in my lifetime, I have seen increased religious hate, especially against Jewish and Muslim people. This is nothing new in my church. I know that students of universities are making that important in college. When I was a student in 2015, I stood in front of the
I even brought him back to me.
I invite you to tell you that Scientology stands for what I firmly consider the University of Texas, all Austin stand for tolerance. For my conversations with members of my church, UT students, professors, and members of other religious organizations, I know that a handful of is not reflective of how most of us feel. I believe all of us want to live in a world where people are free
Aaron
to practice
Smith-Levin.
their religion or not. My church, much like the University of Texas, is a diverse group of people from a variety of backgrounds. We are Scientologists and it has helped us. If you want to know what Scientology is all about, you're always free to come inside and see. If you do not want to, that's totally fine too. I know that I speak for all awesome Scientologists when I say that we are very happy to be part of the community and we will do everything we can to make it a happy place to live.
Oh, there comes one down the street.
For anyone to see for themselves. All right. Well, that is perfectly agreed. So let's get into
Oh, going to get coffee at the Cult Coffee Shop.
this. Is Corbin.
I don't know Laura's last name.
And this,
Anderson?
on the right, is Corbin Springer's mom, Stacy's dad.
What's up, Liz
Now,
Ferris?
Stacy is presently married
How are you doing?
It's not ethnic.
and just that very well.
Did you put Liz Ferris on there? Okay.
Area, and I believe as a couple that have been here close to $3 million.
Oh, I appreciate that.
to the
Let's
office.
see.
Now,
So this is
now,
what we're
Jenna's
writing
not
over here.
Corbin.
So we have the survivor's name. Did you put Jenna on there?
Stacy
You did.
is Mom. Before Stacy was married to Jim, Stacy married Tracy. Tracy's a man. That is what Tracy is. Stacy and Tracy were married for a long time, and they had a number of things.
Oh, look at them keep closing the door because they don't want the truth to get in.
So Tracy cheated on Stacy with Stacy's younger sister, Sheila.
Oh, Sheila, gonna love you till you're old enough, and then bring you back to the Oregon, marry you, and have kids with you that'll end up being cousin siblings.
This is not a photo of Sheila as minor. Sheila was 14 years old. My inside sources tell me it's possible she was 15.
What's
but
up,
they
Deborah,
believe
or
she
Debbie,
was 14
rather?
years old.
Coffee
Now,
made with hot dog water,
what did
100%.
Scientology do when they found out that one of their leading upstanding members of the community had cheated on his wife with an underage child, his wife's sister? Did they involve the authorities? Did they expel Tracy from Scientology? No. Sheila, the 14-year-old, happened to also be at the time a staff member of the Church of Scientology of Austin.
They do have coffee
So
in their
all they did
cafe, but
was
none of them
send
drink
her
it.
to
They always go to
Florida
Medici.
for training. Yes, instead of involving the authorities in a crime that occurred against the Scientology child, they transported that unaccompanied minor across the state line to Florida. I think that's called child trafficking. And she stayed in Florida and did her training, where she conveniently finished her training at the age of 17, which is the age of consent and attachment, and was sent back to Austin, where she then married Tracy. And then they had several kids. Very convenient that was married. Fine. Okay. So, where does that bring us into this story? Yeah, let's go back to Corbin. Okay. Now,
I love all y'all. You guys are the best.
and his brother.
Oh, no.
But Barnes not really a part of the story. That's Corbin was, as he said in his article, going to the University of Texas. Okay, so now let's enter into the story. The gentleman that I remind from named Jonathan Dabbit. Jonathan Dabbit, New York member.
Just a little dab it'll do ya.
We worked close, so we knew each other. And Jonathan Dabbit.
He already inspected it. He hates it.
Office manager. Fine. Let's see what he says he did after leaving the school and relocating to Austin. He was the senior fundraiser, lead fundraiser, senior fundraiser for a nonprofit organization located in Austin. I was responsible for raising $7.2 million from parishioners, which included fundraising, managing the sales team, setting and meeting quotas, and social media marketing. The project was completed with fantastic results. That is so good for you. Now, I do not recall why Jonathan got left the deal, but he routed out, kicked out. Do not recall why.
I know. And now it'll stay open, and they're gonna have to come close it.
Percent of the almost $800 that you spend was illegal credit card fraud that you had. And one of the people who got suckered into that fraud was the same Corbin Springer who is correcting the editor about how the protest.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Scientology are hateful bigots, and Scientology shares all the same values as the UT alumni. Well, Corbin is writing this letter to the editor in a paper that I think the paper distribution is the students of UT. The students of UT might like to know that what Corbin did with the student loan, the money that was loaned to Corbin for his classes at UT, instead of using that money for UT, he gave the money to Jonathan Davin.
There is a really nice breeze, and it'll keep catching that door. Oh my God, that guy just parallel parked like an F Sciento. Jesus.
They couldn't have picked a worse person to write
Look at
a
this
letter
idiot.
to the editor because now I'm doing this video.
He pulled in nose first.
So something happened.
Luckily, he's got like 16 car links to make it work.
All this illegal activity. It's like this pendulum swing that occurs in Scientology where the executives will turn a blind eye. They know it's happening, but they're pretending it's not happening. And then when something happens that makes it too obvious, and
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
they don't know, then they like come down to the hammer and nuke everyone.
I am playing it to Stacy and Jim and Tanya and Corbin and Barton.
So once Corbin, something flashed.
They love it. It's their favorite video. It's my goal so that by the time I'm done with this shit, they're gonna know it by heart.
So Stacy Staff no longer Stacy Springer, I think their name.
Oh yeah, they did.
I think Sheila and Stacy's maiden names are talking about Corbin.
Oh, he fell over.
Once
Davey
they
needs a
found
touch
out that their
assist,
son,
y'all.
Corbin, was going to be in trouble because he illegally used his student loan. They stepped in and paid off all the student loans to minimize any legal consequences. Well, that's fine. That's good. But one of the things about doing that, it doesn't erase the crime that was committed. I am marked my words.
Do you like the little upside down pineapple, just so everyone knows? It's got a squirrel.
It is going to be because of
Girl amazing.
of billions of dollars of credit card fraud, bank fraud, and loan fraud.
Leave the cult. We have toys and chalk. More fun than you've ever had. Let me show you here what we've been up to. Hold on, y'all.
Giant buildings that are 10 times bigger than anything any Scientology. All 10.30 times more than Scientology can afford. There aren't enough Scientology who will be in this place. There aren't enough Scientology who will be staff buildings. And if David and Dad has put one thing of the trash on the fundraiser and the staff members, by the way, Donna,
Yeah, I love when the students stop by and take pictures of the cult entrance. Yeah, I wonder who has to clean this chalk off and if they have to use a toothbrush. Asking for a friend. Oh, look at how mad he is. And now I'm by his little smoking area. So he's big mad. They already came out and took a picture of the cult entrance. They just didn't really seem to like that. So sad. Oh, this is EA who's here helping. She doesn't have a channel. Thank you so much, Super Pup. I appreciate you. See, it's fun when they're so used to me yelling at them every time they see me, and then all of a sudden I don't yell at them. They love it.
And Corbin Spring. And Jason Springer, I just think that's all wrapped up with. All wrapped up into that. What is it? Look here. Every gynecologist in Austin has one. Every gynecologist in Austin. And every city in the world where gynecology is funded.
She has really nice handwriting. She's hired. You're hired. Everyone approves of your handwriting. You're hired. Everyone approves of your handwriting.
Now, one of the reasons it's okay.
That gynecologist that walked out a minute ago, she said, well, someone doesn't know what they're talking about. And I said, yeah, I guess that would be you.
Awesome. Did you put Bob Ferris on there?
You can go burn and shred all
He hasn't survived.
that you want.
True.
Doesn't matter. The federal government has all of
I know. She does have really good handwriting.
access necessary to get all the records and all the documents. This is what they're good at. This is
So that lady walked out and was like, well, someone doesn't know what they're talking about. And it's like, yeah, you.
and you see Austin.
Seems like that's you, lady. Just saying.
I don't understand the college rules very well. That's what college. I grew up in college. So UT or UT
Yeah, she
Austin,
does.
UT West Campus, whatever it's called. When you read this letter to the editor from Corbin Springer, just know you're getting a letter from someone. Look his unit one. And this is the guy who talks about the game home.
Stacy, how's your sister, girl? How's your underage sister and her new man? Get all the pictures. Come out here and film it. Come out here and film it. Come on, Stacy, come on out. Take a look. We're talking about your whole family, you idiot. I don't think Jim and Stacy liked being spoken about. All right, well, you guys can come out here and start writing too. No, he's trying to be incog buster, but we found him. They did misspell cult above the door. It says Hirsch. Boom, 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 boom. Iron your stupid vest. They're all out there filming, hoping that they could call the police and say that we need to go away. Well, I wonder how that's going to work again. Probably as good as it worked the last time. Idiots. It's South by Southwest. Ain't nobody coming out here. Yep, you better fix the door. You don't want the truth getting in. Flunk.
This article, and the letter to the editor, submitted by gynecologist and Austin gynecologist guy, Corbin Springer, was submitted to the University of Texas.
Y'all want to see how upset they are inside?
So Corbin Springer, he and his brother are both alumni of UT, which is unusual for Scientologists. It's unusual for children of Scientologists to go to college. And real quick, I'll show you this.
Oh, there's little Tanya girl. She's right in there listening. She's in here listening to the truth about her stupid school and her stupid family.
And that brings us back to this article.
Oh, now she's ducking down.
Wrote a letter as an alumni of UT, basically condemning the protesters.
Well, they've been taking pictures of the chalk inside from because they're afraid to be confronted by the SPs.
As hateful bigots and just letting the student body of UT know that Scientology and UT share the same.
These are the child survivors of this cult.
Share with you part of
What does this cult do?
letters
They'll take all your
You know what?
money.
It's probably appropriate
They'll make you
to
disconnect from your
start
family.
They just tried
with
talking to
some
us
of
over
what
there.
Oh,
said.
you should definitely
Yeah.
never do it unless you're going to waste the time. See, they just called the cops on us. Now the cops are here.
They'll cover up sexual assault and
They force
all kinds of rape
kids.
of children or adults or whomever.
They force kids to do auditing, which is like confession.
What we're really
That's
here to
terrible.
discuss
Yeah, especially when they put a 12-year-old in the hotel with a massage table and make that person get confession from a pedophile
and other
over and over
crimes
again.
that Corbin
Shit got me,
Stringer's
bro.
family
Right.
has been involved in with respect
Thank you.
to the Church of Scientology of Austin itself and the fundraising, the money that
So we got
was
the
raised
cops.
to fund the very building that was being protested. Because multiple inside sources in Austin, Texas have shared that approximately 80% of this nearly $25 million that was raised credit card fraud, bank fraud,
Thanks, too.
and Corbin Springer and another Scientologist, Jonathan Davitt, part two. Jonathan Davitt.
It is a sad long list. And what's even more sad is that the cops are here.
But as
No, they called the police because we put chalk on the sidewalk.
in the Church of Scientology organization.
Not illegal. They want it to be, but it's just not. I know it. And he's going to be the least problematic of all of it.
But again, the whole story is inspired by Corbin Springer's
It's definitely not vandalism.
So let's just take a look at some of what Corbin had to say.
Do you know the law about chalk?
I'm also a Scientologist.
It's definitely not illegal.
During my time there as a graduate, I've been a member of
Well, that's what they're going to
and
say,
a member
info
of
dump truck, because they're idiots and they can't word clear any part of the non-F Sciento law. You see that guy gesticulating? They're not doing anything wrong, gesticulation. Look at how mad they are. Ooh, it's a Sciento hissy fit. Look, it's an F Sciento hissy fit, y'all. She's having an F Sciento hissy fit.
This is simply religious tolerance. Well, minoring in religion.
Look at how mad they are, so big mad.
I got to have discussions about the reality.
Yeah, right, exactly, Martha.
With Muslim, Jewish, Christian, and atheist students, to name a few.
I'm only at number 34, still working.
That's all right.
There's part of the sentence I just want to read out loud because I don't know.
That's okay. They didn't try to talk to me either.
Unfortunately, in my lifetime, I have seen increased religious hate, especially against Jewish and Muslim people. This is nothing new, and my church is no stranger to it. I know that students of the university in the main do not support this type of intolerance.
Look at them all. They're all like, no, she's allowed to write in chalk.
Stood in front of the UC Tower with hundreds of fellow students protesting this same brand of intolerance. I am writing today to tell
Isn't this a great use of the police, considering there's like, what, a couple 100,000 extra people in town for South by Southwest? Isn't this a great use of the...
For my conversations with members of my church,
Oh, I love a good Sciento hissy fit. And they're all having one.
Not reflecting most of us. I believe all of us want to live in a world where people are free to practice.
Dude, that guy's a giant.
My church, much like the University of Texas, is a diverse group of people from a variety.
It's always, you're right, sitting on defense, it is always a good day when Sciento has a bad day. F Sciento hissy fits for the win.
I know that I speak for all Austin Scientologists when I say that we are very happy to be part of this. Scientology.org is our website for me. All right.
Well, we're still waiting on some from when they came to talk and lie about us at the temp org.
As I said, this is Corbin.
Oh, you're so sad that we're not breaking the law, aren't you? So sad, so proud, so brave.
Is Corbin Springer's mom, Stacy Staff.
These cops want the whole F out of this cult right now. They're like, why am I here? What is this? We have like actual crime to deal with. It's South by.
As a couple, they have donated close to $3 million to the Austin building. Now, Jim is not Corbin's dad. Stacy is Corbin's
Look at him. We got
mom.
multiple Sciento hissy fits
Stacy
over here.
was married to Jim. Stacy was married to Tracy. is a man. That is what Tracy used to look like. Stacy and Tracy were married for a long time, and they had a number of kids. Everything was going along fine until Tracy hit on Stacy.
It's a huge music festival. It's been around for a very long time. It used to be for undiscovered acts, and like it was a really big deal if you could get on a stage. It still is, but it's definitely become more commercialized. Oh, that's good old Jackie in there. It's good old Jackie in there with her OT7 BS.
But they believe she was 14 years old. Now, what did Scientology do when they found out that one of their leading upstanding members of the community
Did you
had
see
cheated
that
on his
nothing
wife
happened?
with an underage child? His wife.
So sad for the
Did they
Scientologists.
involve the authorities?
So sad for
Did they
them.
expel
So sad for the
Scientology?
Scientologists.
No.
Oh, here comes some more.
The 14 happened to also be at the time.
They just said that we don't know what we're talking about.
So all they did was send her to
Another cop flunk, another door flunk. Kids can't consent. F Sciento. And their busted door. Well, that's me pouting for them. Because now they're just going to have their little hissy fits.
Her training, where she conveniently finished her training at the age of 17.
Oh, Tanya, did you lose the little battle?
And was sent back.
They didn't even talk to me. They're already gone.
She then married Tracy. And then they had several kids of their own. Very convenient that when they're married, can't really talk.
I'm saying, Tim.
Okay, so
I know, little
does
Davy.
that
They did look at Davy.
Yeah, let's go back to
I see.
Corbin.
That makes sense.
Okay, now, during this time,
The police don't have time for this.
and his brother, Barton, but Barton's not really a part of the
I know,
story,
she is
so
doing the
that's
work
not
on this chalk. She's still going.
Corbin was, as he said in his article, going to...
No, it's encrypted. Well, the log might be. You might be able to get the log in the call, but their feed is encrypted. You can only get Travis County and EMS and fire. Well, she looks terrible. Jackie seems ridiculous. That's the one who got OT7, right? Whose graduation I ruined at the temporary org. Oh yeah, no, they obviously have to like clean up all this stuff.
After he was the senior fundraiser.
So proud, so brave, busted shoes.
Fundraiser for a nonprofit organization located in Austin. I was responsible for raising $7.2 million from parishioners, which included fundraising, managing sales teams, setting and meeting quotas, and social media marketing. The project was completed with
Cult entrance. They're so mad about that one. I would have loved to have heard the cops be like, not against the law, not against the law. Kind of would have liked to have heard it, but really happy that I didn't have to. And I hope that KK is proud of me that I didn't even have any under the breath comments about anything except for the F Scientos. Just saying. Just saying.
For the Austin court. And that nearly 100% of the almost $8 million that was raised illegally. Credit card fraud, bank fraud.
See, I knew you'd be proud. They were just like, I could just see them pointing, like, that's not illegal. That's not touching your building. Do you know what an easement is? I was just wondering. Word clear easement.
Same Corbin Springer.
Word clear
Writing a
easement.
letter to the editor about how the protesters outside of the Church of Scientology are hateful bigots, and Scientology shares all the same
That's me.
values
I'm definitely a
as
hateful bigot, considering that I too am Jewish. So
Well, Ms. Corbin is
I'd like to know how that
writing
would-
a letter
that
to the editor
works.
in a paper that I think the paper's distribution is the students of UT. The students of UT might
everyone
like
is
to
saying
know
bravo,
that
and you're
what
killing it with the
Corbin
chalk.
did with his students'
I think she's
loans
too close to the speaker to hear me.
that was loaned to Corbin for his contract. Instead of using that money for UT, he gave the money to Jonathan Davin. He gave the money to the Church of Scientology.
Are they allowed to hug in this
for their
cult?
building.
Is that what affinity looks like? I think that's affinity. Because they don't have love here.
Write a letter to the editor.
I'm playing it, info dump truck. They aren't. Because it's about the bullshit that happened in this cult. Stacy Sass and Tanya and Corbin and everything. They're all in this cult. Most of them are right inside the door. I know. Yeah, no. That'd be very, very interesting if they were playing Aaron. But no, it's us. I'm playing it through my megaphone. Just for Tanya and her man. Stand by your man. That's okay. You're allowed. There will not be a quiz. Oh, Sheila. High vibes for all. They normally extend it a couple of weeks. Tanya's inside. She's at the... Oh, she left the reception desk. I don't know. She probably had to go in the back and cry to her husband and her mother-in-law. Because right now...
That's good.
We'll be great on a curve. It's okay.
It doesn't erase the crime that was
Oh, yeah.
committed. I am, mark my words, guys.
No, I don't know where those people that were given hugs came from.
It is going to be because of the hundreds.
And I think that's the other thing that people have to understand about this building, about Chicago, about anything else that they're opening, anything that's not in LA or Clearwater. Let me be really clear. David Miscavige does not give an F about this. And he will never fix that door. He will never come here again. He will never bail these people out. He's just going to let them run this into the ground until all of the staff have left and all of the Sea Org have to return home. So, or until all the coffin dodgers quit dodging.
That are 10 times bigger than anything any Scientology organization.
Yeah, I only ever mean this, Tanya.
Are 10, 20, 30 times more than Scientology.
Not 3 kidney stone. That's terrible. They're unpaid actors. That's the worst part, Mastiff Mom. They're unpaid.
Mariella and Marlissa, either Marlissa or Marlisa, who are Sea Org members who are ideal Org fundraisers for the entire United States. Jonathan,
You can pause it for a second if you want to take your phone.
Being a former Sea Org member in Scientology is like, you're like low and capacity. You are, Scientology says former Sea Org members are degraded. They have violated, they've broken their billion-year contract, their billion-year commitment to work for Scientology forever. They signed that contract, they broke their contract, no one ever said they're degraded. So when someone like Jonathan Davis ends up in office, and then 2 Sea Org fundraisers get shipped out from office, heaven and earth to raise all the money necessary, they own Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, she's killing it.
So now I'm not saying Jonathan Davis not following what he did, but I'm saying these guys rode Jonathan David hard and put him away wet. That's always a funny expression to say. I think I know. Okay, so Mariella and Marlisa and Jonathan David and other fundraisers in the Austin area committed $15 to $20 million.
What's up, blow drill? How are you? This door's doing a blow drill.
And Corbin Springer and Stacy Springer and Stacy Sass and Jim Sass were all wrapped up to it. All wrapped up in
Yeah, shut that door!
Every Scientologist in Austin has participated. Damn near every Scientologist in Austin has participated. And every city in the world where Scientology is fundraising for these giant buildings that usually sit for decades empty, and then eventually David Miscavige eventually...
They're not happy about this.
And he'll come and pull a ribbon and he'll act like Scientology.
They don't like it.
Every one of these cities is like...
And I don't care.
Now, one of the reasons it's okay to do videos about this, someone might go, oh my God, don't, aren't you giving it away? They're going to go burn all the
It's
documents.
Lafayette's birthday. Mine's not till next month.
Financial crime.
So we've got some cult stuff at the door.
You can go burn and shred all the documents.
And then we've got all the survivors' names of this cult.
The federal government has all of the reach and the subpoena power and the access necessary to get all the records and all the documents.
Oh, we got another cop.
This is what is going to take Scientology down. So, all these students at UT Austin, that's right. They're at UT campus. I don't understand the college world Austin,
Look at those
UT West
Xenu
Memphis,
eyes.
whatever it's called. When you read this letter to the editor from Corbin Springer, just know you're getting a letter from someone.
Oh,
who
now
took
their
his
door's
student
broken
loan
again.
And gave it to Scientology to pay for that building. And this is the guy
Aaron's
who wants to
little
talk
laugh.
smack about the hateful, bigoted protesters outside of the building. It's absolutely incredible. You done messed up, Corbin. You should have kept your mouth shut. Because now we're talking about you. All right, that really is.
Right, DM? You know that that's what they're thinking. Where's the helicopters? They're like, for this woman during South by Southwest, ain't gonna
I
happen.
thought I was getting better, and then the last couple hours, I started to feel a lot more crappy. I'm sounding better, right? I don't sound as sick as I sounded the last few days, but it's getting a little rough. So we'll see if I have enough in. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me yet another time today. Thank you as always, everyone, for watching until the very end.
Look at him on the struggle bus. She's got a list. She's going from the list that other people have published, so she's just writing them all down. Well, I'm glad that you appreciate it. That's why we're here. If all of y'all hadn't spoken up, then we would have nothing to talk about out here. You know what I mean? We would just have the same sanitized BS that people were messing with.
Welcome back to more SBTV, where every day is one step closer to the total collapse of Scientology. Love to like that. This one.
It is my pleasure. They do all have real bad hair. They need to, like, quit calling the cops on people that aren't breaking the law.
So Corbin.
Child auditing is abuse! Do you have to unhook your bra when you get audited, you creep-tastic weirdo?
Scientologists. It's unusual for children of Scientologists. And,
What's up, Original Ann?
I'll show you. This is Corbin on the left. And this is
So proud.
brother, Mark.
So brave.
And that brings us back to this article, where Corbin Springer wrote a letter.
I still think that it's ridiculous that the Dianetics emoji looks like a fucking poop emoji.
Condemning the protesters. The re-grand opening of the building was called as hateful bigots and letting the boss of know that Scientology and now I'm going to some point.
They're all just hiding. They're so mad about the talk in the car. Can you imagine, like, having a serious phone call with the police?
What we're really here to discuss bank fraud, credit card fraud, loan fraud, and other things that
So there's probably 120 people in the field. I don't know if that's just public, but that's like a very large swath of Texas. And then for staff, they're supposed to have 75 in the day and 75 in the night org, and they probably have 20 combined. So they're very, very, very understaffed for this BS. This guy's living his best life. Look at him. Living his best life. See, look at him. He's keeping his TRs in.
credit card fraud, bank fraud, and community fraud, specifically using credit unions, small banks, and the armed services.
Honestly, Gabby, I just am not on there very often.
And Corbin
I did make it private just because
and another Scientology.
these people are creeps.
Jonathan Davitt, key player, one of the key players in the fraud.
He did. I just did.
But as is usual in Scientology, we're talking about crime committed in the Church of Scientology organization.
I mean, how can I not just play Aaron talking a hot mess about all these idiots that are right inside the door? Because Stacy and Jim just walked in, and they're a very key part of the story. They did not like it, and I called out her sister's name. And then Tanya was inside. She had to go crying to Corbin. All they have to do is like walk out. And it wouldn't be the first time that somebody took all of my information and did it wrong and used it incorrectly on the intertubes. All right, hold on.
This is nothing new. Welcome back for more FCTV, where every day is a great day. Not to be Nicole. We are going to be talking about some super secret leaked Scientology spy files. And
All right, we're gonna play we're playing the Jenna one now.
I've been working through these for a little while now, and I'm glad we're finally.
There is, if they don't come and talk to me, then there isn't an incident number, and I don't care. It's not free to request all of this stuff, and it takes a long time. But those body cams are not free. It's a $10 per officer and $1 a minute. And even the one from like the first graduation is still pending. I know they're not level.
I think it was in like June of last year, June 2023.
June 2020. Okay, these files have been available for like 15 years now, but you were told about them last year.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Before we get too far into it, if you're not yet subscribed, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, Roger, and Jeff Savage, the app.
Who dressed these people? I know. Like in general, but also during South by, the cops aren't going to come and mess with me over this BS. They're so sick of these people. Kids can't consent. Have fun in your cult, you idiot. I know, it's terrifying. Here comes more idiots. Let's see. Oh, there's the door, not doing its job. Kids can't consent! Enjoy your stupid cult, you creeps! Yeah, you too, buddy! Look at that coffin dodger inside, taking him around.
For sure, yes. So, but I have to...
Yeah, close it up! Flunk! Oh, it's still not closed! Do it again! Come on, Tanya, shut the door! There's truth happening outside! Call your mother!
We didn't get a comment on the way out. When I was leaving, I was like,
More
I'm
cops.
gone, and I'm never fucking coming
Oh, we got the
back.
university police
And then,
now.
Dallas's parents like really wanted us to be in good standing, and I think at that point Dallas kind of had some thoughts about
Oh, he's on the phone, you guys.
so wanted to be in good standing.
He's on the phone.
For his parents' sake or his brother's sake. So, so when they asked for us to comment, we basically just like argued for hours on end with his parents, and I just finally like gave up, and I was just so pissed off about having to go there and do it. I didn't believe in Scientology at all when I was at the comment meeting, and
He is calling Osa, crying. He's crying to Daddy Osa.
That's okay. Okay, so let's just take a look at this. Committee of evidence, the bill of proceedings. Okay, so this is the issue that they published. It's not the actual.
I know, like, why do you even, like, go here? Just to, like, give away all your money? It's so stupid. This is the dumbest cult ever.
So, you mind if I just go with this?
No, not at all.
Okay. Dallas and Jenna are hereby summoned to a committee of evidence. This comment is being convened to look into the situations and circumstances leading up to it.
No, they don't like the truth.
Their leading staff and their positions.
Oh, back on the phone.
There are several reports on file of Jenna creating interpolation on the line.
Help me, Osa. Please send the police. We're so afraid that they're out there telling the truth about our cult. Oh, we're scared. You better call the police again. Appreciate ya. Hell yeah, F Sciento.
Standard tech or ethics to her life, and that she also violated HCOPL leaving and leave. What is that last phrase?
Oh, so sad.
Violated HCOPL leaving.
It's basically a policy that says if you plan on leaving Scientology, that you're not allowed to talk to anybody else in Scientology about it. And
We're just gonna zoom in on him because this guy likes to get on the phone. I can't remember this guy's name. I've seen him in videos though.
You know, all the ethnic folks mention things like this, but it's kind of wild to see them put it in their own words on their own page that way.
I know.
Dallas reported in the above action.
That was just my megaphone. That was not the police.
False reporting to his seniors and refusing to apply ethics technology to his situation. With regard to their departure from this year,
That's all right.
they refused to abide by HCO direction. Now, guys, HCO is the division in Scientology responsible for personnel and ethics and justice.
Yeah, the whole thing is just tragic as fuck.
Refused to abide by HCO directions in regard to handling their respective ethics situations in accordance with LRA policy, including refusing an HCO confessional. Now that's wild because there's not a lot of people in Scientology or the CR who would refuse.
You can also send them letters because they have to read every letter that comes in and they want to count it as their stats. So you can send them emails through their websites.
I did, but
You can send them all sorts of stuff.
there was some other
bring Davey back.
auditing thing that I was doing that I was required to get a repair for before I started my security check. So I was kind of just like using their own policy against them. I was saying I'm only at the repair, which essentially meant they couldn't do the security check on it, but it was like my kind of loophole for, yeah.
Guys, smart. Scheming. And by the way, you were refusing to get this repair. Was this when you were still you were on your way out, or was this when you were out? Or what they expect you like pay for the repair and then get the check check?
That was when I was still in.
Oh.
And they were trying to make me get it, yeah.
Okay, so people of evidence is hereby convened to look into the above matters fully and determine the interested parties guilty or innocent on the following charges of recommended reporting. The interested parties are charged with the following crime: mayhem. More to come on mayhem. Place Scientology at risk. 3. Being a known concession to the press back. 4. Refusal to uphold lawfulness. 5. Case on post. How would you define case on post?
It's your case is like your reactive mind, so I guess it's like, I don't know, acting. It basically just means an acting in any way that's like dramatic or emotional in any way, rather than just sticking to your job and being like a robot.
Awesome. You are charged with the following crimes: violation or neglect of any of the 10 points of keeping Scientology working. 2. Reporting or threatening to report Scientology.
These are just like community liaison people. They're not police. I don't know exactly what they do, but they're not police. But they're listening to EA, so I'm gonna just let it slide.
I did, yeah.
I've never heard of that other than I guess that's how Debbie spoke eventually got that and let her stress all the police that have harassed her by the next day. But I look, in what situation did you try to call the police on the
come back. We were in the security office at PAC in the Blue Building, and they were trying to say, we want Dallas to come with us again. And I was like, no, otherwise I'm gonna call the police. So I'm trying to, like, they had basically had him separate from me for several days. And I didn't know where he was.
I know, it's so much fun.
No, we're leaving. I'm gonna call the
So much fun.
that again.
That's amazing. Okay. 3, you were charged with the high crime of mutiny. And
Child auditing is abuse. Get inside.
fellow staff members and others that one is leaving staff. Oh, that's not fair. They double charged you. They charged you with the high crime.
Me.
of that.
They've got me for his birthday.
No, I think they just made mention of it earlier.
Oh, yes, you're right. You're right. Now, I was fascinated by who was assigned to your committee of evidence because the chairman, Lisa Hamilton, is someone who's now out of Scientology. Like, we're friends on Facebook. She's definitely not a Scientologist. She was the, for those who know the terminology, she was the
Yeah, they
senior, she was the senior hazmat. So she was over all of HR, she was over all of ethics and justice for all of L. Ron Hubbard.
I know she did.
Allison Medeiros is another person that I knew. I didn't know Rocío Torres, and I didn't know Amanda McCarter. Have you ever spoken to Lisa since she left Scientology?
I didn't know.
These are survivors of child survivors of this cult.
Really?
Okay, all right. Okay, that's page 1 of the bill of particulars. And I mean, I hope you guys don't mind the time we're spending on these documents, but it's just not every day.
Woo!
See documents like
See, we got more people.
And I think they're fascinating. It's adding their fascination into the real world of day-to-day Scientology or the day-to-day Dallas is coming to a comment looking at situations and circumstances they tend to culminating in receiving staff and their the interested parties were interviewed and confronted with all the regarding the situation. The following are the findings. Crime number 1, mayhem. Jenna pled not guilty. The committee finds her guilty. In August 2005, Jenna inflicted damage on the auditing room. She was being audited as well as destroyed 2 sets of papers.
Uh-oh.
In the course of causing this damage, Jenna physically injured her auditor. Okay. Is this true?
This guy just cannot keep this door shut,
Yeah,
y'all.
that's true. I mean, I wasn't trying to injure my auditor. I was just trying to get out the door. And so I was just like pushing her and doing anything that I needed to get out.
I have never heard of anyone doing that before because people would be terrified of being declared for doing that. I mean, what did they do to you after that?
I mean, I ran out of the building, and then, I mean, I think I
She's
left
still going
very
with
soon
this.
after that, so. No, I remember, actually, I was an auditor actually at the time, so they said that I couldn't audit, but I don't know. I mean, I was in trouble.
There
but
were students here that took out student loans and then gave all the money to the org. And then they were like, oh, that's illegal, and paid it off as fast as they could, but their paperwork's still there, so this is all built on fraud and run of credit cards from old people. Garbage. You are
I
garbage.
was always able to check. So, I don't know. I think that's maybe why I did that and other people didn't.
It's crazy because if I had to guess, just as an outsider, because you and I barely during this, like you and I met when you were 9 and I was like 13.
I'll do a walk by of it.
Horse room and flag, barely even spoke at that time. We were very mean. Okay.
Now we just got more angry Scientos inside.
I remember I was fascinated with Scientology. I was fascinated with international management space, and you had just come down from the international management space. And I said something about, like, I've got no idea what the base is, and you were like, don't dare try to point it out.
Allegedly. I
They're
don't
so
remember
sad.
that.
They're so sad about their lives.
Sad.
Sad.
And then, like, when I joined the Sea Org in one of the orgs on LRS Way, you worked at the middle management building. So, like, I mean, in 4 years that I was in the Zero, I think we might have seen each other for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Right.
And we're basically strangers. So like, all of this is going on. I didn't learn about any of this until way after, you know, I left the Sea Org. That wasn't really what I was trying to make. I think I was going to make the point about whether being a miscavige.
Not all of them with the RIPs made it.
Easier or more difficult in the Sea Org.
Thank you, appreciate you.
When you say something like we received 20.
Yeah, Kyle's MIA. We don't know where Kyle is these days.
That's a function of the fact of like, we haven't been scavenged.
Hold on, I gotta switch my tripod here real quick.
We have to fix this, and they can't stop trying to fix this.
Right.
And so on the
But
one hand,
I need
you
to
check
charge
out.
it,
On the other
and I can't have it on the gimbal if I charge it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, and I guess it looks bad on them if I'm on the RPI or something. And then at some point they're kind of like, well, we have been sec checking her more than anybody else. So maybe this is bound to happen that she's going to refuse. And you know, I was even getting sec checked when I wasn't in trouble. It was like for other people's things often. So even when I was totally on the rails, it was like I was still getting sec checked, and it was usually by someone in RTC, and or I was being like CS, or like it was being supervised by someone who was in RTC always.
By the way, you used the phrase "on the rails," which reminded me of how often the phrase "off the rails" is used in the Zero. I mean, if you're one of the live streamer protesters, and you want to troll the Zero security guard.
I love trolling Sea Org security guards.
So you're an absolute troll. You're completely off the rails. You need to get your ethics in. And you'll throw them off a little bit. They'll be like, "Uh-oh, this is triggering language." Okay,
Alright.
so let's see. Jenna basically beat down her auditor.
No, please do not order them a pizza because I'm not going to pay for it, and neither will they, and then that sucks. Please don't order them a pizza.
Oh. The committee notes that she didn't pay for the replacement of the can and repaired some of the damage in the auditing room itself after the incident.
Yeah, don't waste it.
Physical violence and dealing with other staff by pushing this.
If I thought there was like even a chance in hell that they would eat it, I would be like, yeah, 100%. But they're not going to eat it. So, sorry guys. From the org?
No.
What do you mean from the org? Either way, no pizza.
And then she slipped it and fell, and then everyone thought that I did that, and I did not. And then later she came to apologize. She had to confess.
I heard.
When that happened.
I heard about the donut disaster.
Because she didn't like me and she was pissed off.
They'd probably just like throw it back in my face or some bullshit,
And then I did actually have another.
to be honest with you.
Like years before this, actually Thursday tunnel, when they were trying to like hide Dallas away from me, and I was trying to follow him, and she was trying to hold me back, and so I like pushed her away.
I'll show you guys all the names so far.
I always find it so interesting when they.
It just sucks that they're gonna make some kid probably take them off tonight.
Because the truth is, in the Sea Org, those incidents aren't frowned upon.
Oh, thank you, Juicy.
Some uncovered flag orders say it's okay to actually get into physical, scuffles or whatever.
Oh, you mean like call them and order pizza? 1,000,000%. You should just call them and ask them questions.
Drag them up though when they're trying to basically hang someone. Like, oh, now we're outraged that something happened.
Yeah, for sure. And they're holding people in rooms all the time, or at least in my case. So, yeah.
Okay, so the second charge here, placing Scientology or Scientologists at risk. Jenna pled not guilty. The committee finds her guilty. While at the airport in November 2005, Jenna got into a verbal and physical altercation with another staff member in a public area.
Well, play it back on half the speed, y'all.
At risk, and this could have resulted in severe LPR. Well, that's interesting. It's not the scuffle they care about. It's the fact that you actually put a Scientologist at risk of being arrested by doing this in public.
Yeah. I put her at risk of being arrested for harassing me.
So were they trying to keep you from like boarding a plane at an airport or something?
No, so I was going to get on the plane at the airport, and Dallas was there, and I was going to
Yeah,
go
she did a
without
really
him,
good job.
and he was telling me that they have been talking to me secretly behind your back for weeks, and they've been telling me bad things about you, bad things about your family, and trying to handle me to stay, and I was having this conversation
Yeah,
with
excuse
them.
me,
They
sir,
didn't
where are
want
my
me to say
breadsticks?
goodbye to Dallas. They didn't
I have
want me to
some
talk to her at
concerns. We
all.
ordered them a
Just
couple of
said,
hours
"Let's go,
ago.
Dallas. We're
Where
gonna
are
go
the
right now."
breadsticks?
And then I basically was like, yelled at her, I was like, shut the fuck up, get lost. I'm talking to my husband, and that was out PR.
Did he end up getting on the plane with you?
No, I wound
Oh,
up
here's
staying
dumbass
and
Corbin.
then wound up leaving together that night.
Oh, nice.
How's your student loan fraud going? Getting your cult? Child auditing is abuse. That's Corbin. It's Tanya's man.
There's no evidence to substantiate this charge.
Isn't he an idiot?
Well, because I was doing all the suppressive acts, so I think that was meant for Dallas.
Yeah, close it up.
The suppressive act.
Oh, now somebody else has to come out and ruin it.
I was just,
So they couldn't find you being guilty of an accessory because you were the main perpetrator?
yes.
Oh, okay, so no more. Refusal to uphold discipline. Jenna pled not guilty to giving you guilty. There were several instances to that were Jenna creating interpolation in her office. Wow.
Screenshots of, if you want to take screenshots of the names, I'll do it again. But just like play it back at half speed. Can only walk so slow.
Every staff member proved being distracted.
Everybody's a critic. Yeah, he did think he was going to slide in there without me saying something. You would think that you would know by now, though.
On 4 separate occasions.
Like, him and his stupid wife are my favorite people in this
Without
whole
informed
stupid show.
procedures, resulting in interpolation and distractions from production. There are 2 reports on file from which was posted in the CLOS-US in October and November 2005 of her causing interpolation, refusing to speak to her senior. And
Look at this idiot in his Dianetics shirt.
well, you're kind of damned if you do when you
Idiot.
don't
Kids can't consent!
interpolation. And if you do speak to your senior, you are backslash.
Yeah, and I think at that time I wanted to leave, and so I was trying not to tell that to my senior because it was a suppressive act. But then it was like, I'm not going back to post.
I see. Okay, good. I'm going on to the next page here. 5th charge in case on post. So again, that's just being kind of angry and problematic and disruptive on post, right? I'm going to zoom in a little more. Jenna pled not guilty. The committee finds her guilty. Jenna drank.
He just wants out of my shop. No, sir, we're here for you today, bro.
Okay.
I see people are asking what is backlash.
Oh, backlashing is basically talking back. It's saying anything other than yes, sir.
I will try to ask them.
I mean, is that fair?
Now that I'm zoomed in on those door handles, it's really driving me nuts, too.
Do you remember the example given in the dictionary or the policy letter?
I don't, but Laura mentioned it recently, but I forget again.
Why so serious?
You need to sell these bricks.
Hell yeah, Will's pickle jar scar. That sounds like an interesting story.
Hard to sell. You're not backlash.
Oh, now they're closing all the windows up front, too, or up top. They must be doing something secret.
You don't have to go through all of those.
They just closed all these. They're closing them.
That didn't sound bad to me at that point. Like,
I know. That's all I could think of, too. Pink, fuzzy pink handcuffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Months.
They probably are.
So
Yeah, of course.
the committee found that you were guilty of violating points 5, 7, and 8.
That's like a hallway up there. I don't know where the rooms start up there. Yeah, they do peek and watch through the drapes. They're not very sneaky about it. Thanks, y'all.
Jen
Appreciate
has trained
you.
up to the level of class 4 professional Scientology auditor, and she's a trained word clear. She studied the technology of ARC, the communication formula, ARC breaks, missed withhold.
Awesome. I'm charging mine
all
too.
other technologies taught on the academy levels 0 through 4. Despite having trained on those technologies, she had not applied to their classes.
Probably a
As
medium.
Jen's main tendency for dealing with
If I had to
people
ask,
she
if I had to
disagrees
guess.
with has been to verbally and at times physically attack those.
Yeah, they definitely don't. No, this is Austin.
This is a violation of the text that she has
We're in
learned
Austin.
her studies. It's funny though, because it sounds exactly like how David Costanza committee is set up, but okay. During the committee's interview with her, Jenna tried to shift the blame for the difficulties that she has in life by estimating others responsible for her condition. This is also a violation of the text that she was studying. As a trained auditor and recruiter, Jenna has the text to handle any difficulties.
They got a
She counts
continuance?
Rather than apply it, she uses her own methods to continue those. As covered in detail in this issue.
Well, I would then like to take this opportunity to once again thank the Austin Police Department for figuring it out and not engaging with these idiots anymore and being like, here's the law, here's them not breaking it, mind your business, and stop calling us.
The next charge is reporting or threatening to report.
Oh, is that little T-Dog? Is that T-Dog in there? Awesome, Rachel. It's so soft. I love mine. I'm going to get another one. Oh, the booze permit.
Okay, so now we go back to this next page. Let's see what they have to say about this.
Martha, you are a rock star.
Those are documents though, because those are just actually straight up hilarious. Jenna left Scientology. Jenna left that about 6 months ago. By the way, what's interesting to me is that this comment was on you and Dallas, and you're like the only one who's been discussed in this comment. Okay.
I think he might have his separate section, but it's still all
Even as
about,
somebody who
like,
smokes cigs, like, why the hell would you want to smoke in there, dude? You're like, your hair's gonna smell. Like, I'm trying to smoke outside and away from other people that don't smoke when I do smoke outside of a place, you know? It's like just common decency.
Attempting to help. In each of these instances, the staff members all were attempting to assist Jenna in following the standard procedures for leaving church appointments, rather than working with those staff to expedite their routing.
They'll be smoking till November. They'll be smoking till November. That guy that just walked by in the background, he's the one that was singing Pack It Up with me because he got so sick of me singing it. He just, I smoke 420 inside. 420 I do smoke inside, but cigs only outside. Gross.
So the next charge is interested parties but not guilty. The committee finds for guilty. As has been covered extensively earlier in this issue, Jen has committed many cases.
I guess they've just like left everything on man. Oh no, that guy is still there. He keeps moving so that he's out of my shot. Does he think I can't move too?
Right. She was refusing to follow procedures. Verbally and physically.
Aw, you guys are so sweet.
So disrupting production of others in her area and walking up close. No coordination. Jen stated that she wished to leave staff and pushed to do so, but refused to cooperate with the standard actions needed in order to get her onto her leaving staff set check. Other staff had to handle her at this point, but she continued to refuse to cooperate. When other
Oh,
staff
for
did
sure.
arrangements for her
Will's
leave,
pickle jar scarf,
and
for
returned to
sure.
the airport, she then changed her mind and decided to stay. When she returned to the base, she again refused to cooperate with the standard.
See, I read that as hammock lady, but if Barbie's in here, I actually read that as ham hock lady, and she knows why.
Wow, it's incredible. So you insisted on staying because you weren't going to let them separate you from Dallas. So then you guys got back to the base and you were still refused to cooperate.
Yeah, I've got a couple of t-shirts, a mug, and a sweatshirt so far.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's interesting though.
Kids can't consent!
I don't know, like it talks about me walking off post.
I think sometimes they also forget how loud I am.
Like a religious volunteer.
Like, look at him. He's like, oh, I gotta go check my pacemaker. I think she may have blown the fuse on it. Oh, he's gotta get up and fix the door. Flunk! Start again!
And be back here at 9 a.m. Like, and so that was the type of thing that I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And nobody else did either. But this is, and so I was like, kind of all these other people. I was like, this is bullshit. This
Hey there.
sleep. And so it was kind of like I
Ham
was
hock.
being loud about it. Because it was when I had come back from Australia that, you know, all of a sudden the time we were supposed to go to bed or we were supposed to go home. It was midnight. But we still never went home.
You got a question?
Like, if you were like seen going on the bus at midnight,
Do you have a
like,
question?
Yeah, so that's the type of thing that I was backed by.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
I
that.
disagree with my senior.
Right, so it wasn't even your job.
Tent tech.
Of course not. Oh, and they weren't even.
Oh,
like,
calling the police again, or
it wasn't even,
Osa.
like,
Daddy
a
Osa.
target at this
It's calling
point.
Daddy
Like,
Sean.
It was just like we had finished the target.
Sean, Nicholas,
they
and
were just like,
Galena.
now you have to stay up all night. To
Here's
prove
this
that you're
idiot
a
again.
member and to prove that you're dedicated. So I was like, oh.
Here's the guy that me and Aaron Smith Levin like to talk about. This idiot. Now he's throwing rocks at me. Assault!
Doing this all the time, every day now. I'm not doing that.
Are you on TikTok live?
YouTube.
Did you try to get everyone to sleep? Go to bed.
Well, I talked about that.
You think they'll come and try and get us?
And then I did, like,
Just
an
don't give your real
interrogatory,
names.
Oh no.
Which is like when they send like
Absolutely. Don't give a real
this,
number,
questionnaire
email,
out
nothing.
there
But yeah, go in there and waste their
to
time.
see
They'll
who's,
totally
like,
let you in.
causing trouble or who's whispering bad things in their ear.
Will they let
and
us
then
go
it came
in?
up as
100%.
me.
Like two of
So
us?
by
Yes.
that time, I
No,
was
they'll let
just
you all
like,
go in.
anyone who I try to help, get sleep or not have to try to basically turns
I'm
against
not
me.
going. You said that last time or whatever.
They totally will.
Because they almost never have open-ended questions. It's never.
So they're either going to have her do a personality test, which could take like 2.5 hours, or they'll have her watch some dumb movie. Either way, it'll be terrible, and they'll come out of there and be like, I never want to join that cult. And it's like, exactly.
Is it cool?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I labeled it. These are all the females, or the students, kid survivors of this cult that are...
Did she go?
I just feel like there's something actually incriminating about this charge.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Wait, no, don't tell Fatima to go. I don't tell Fatima.
Oh, just let her do it. She'll be fine.
The committee finds her.
As long as she doesn't buy the book, which she won't.
Down.
Fatima!
Of course, was your husband at the time.
Fatima!
That she wished to do exactly. 7 December 1976.
So Joe, I mean, I wish a lot of things wouldn't happen. I wish I could ride to work on a fucking unicorn, but that's not reality, is it?
I didn't know there was a church. Yeah, I didn't know they had one here.
This has been here for like 55 years, but
Really?
it was under renovation since 2017.
So you're in an organization.
So they just opened it on the 24th last month,
Oh, really?
and I was here to ruin their stupid party, and we did.
They're acting like
We
they
did.
own you. Like this entire
Fuck these
document
people.
clear
But
they
these children survived this cult. Some of them were trafficked in, their passports locked up. Some of them did not make it. If you see a little RIP next to their name, those kids did not make it out, either by self-deletion or
you were not even allowed to
like an OD.
your spouse. That's
Um,
strange of
What
human
is she doing?
Filling out fake information.
behavior. And they just
That's
caught
so
you
weird.
overtly in writing.
She's gonna just get a few pamphlets.
I'm
That's why you don't want to give your real info, because they will never stop calling you.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, ever.
and I was commenting on the
It's
fact
like,
They
worse.
harass you.
Have you gone in there?
Oh, I'm criminally trespassed from this building.
Oh, period.
Is this the line?
Nope, it's actually right up to the building. I'm not allowed to lick the windows until February 20th. They said I was pounding on the windows and had me
And then are you
criminally
gonna go in?
trespassed. No, I'm not going to go in, but I'm going to definitely like stand right up on it and like put my butt up on the window or something.
it.
Because I hate these people.
Yeah.
I know all the tea about all these idiots inside too.
Yeah.
They all have messed up
I've
sick
seen-
stories.
I've been watching the TikTok ones of the one in Hollywood forever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know the names of that, but I didn't know they had one here. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, they close the doors up every time I'm out here. I just can't be out here all the time. So if you guys show up here and go on TikTok and just film them, they will run away. Plus, lots of people will watch. People love
Yeah.
it. So I've got like a little Barbie car with David Miscavige in it.
Fatima! Fatima! Wait, get her.
What other choice do I have besides to do these things? I think like after I actually left, then I was like, okay, of course I had to.
I tried to
of course
originally
I had
on.
to do those things that I did. But I don't know. I still felt that
What
there
is
was
a
something
speaker?
wrong with me,
Or-
even when I was leaving.
Oh, that's our megaphone.
But I just
Those are
didn't
former Scientologists telling their stories. They hate that the most.
Yeah.
So we just play stuff to
That's
like
valid,
make them
yeah.
mad.
Make them mad, yeah.
Or their confidential information that they believe is confirmation or, you know,
Not I just know what you're saying, but some of the things you did believe, but you didn't care. I just think so many people who have the brainwashing, like, more thoroughly, like, they can't
Yeah.
care.
Are we here for 2 hours?
Honestly, the stories of you fighting back against that gender is like,
Now he's gonna come and close the door because he doesn't like the truth getting in. See, they broke that stupid door the second day that the cult was open. They're so stupid. They do everything wrong. They do literally everything wrong.
Robots. It's weird.
They
seeing them in
are.
real life,
And those
because
like
I've seen
C
them
News
on the live
smiles.
streams,
Yeah, they're just the same.
It's so weird.
They're creepy
Yeah.
with their little Z News smiles.
And it wasn't like, oh, I don't care
People
what
go in there.
it
Do you
was
see
like,
them?
Only to troll.
Only to troll?
a single position.
I've not seen
Does
it.
it really take 2 hours? Like I've
He
seen
does
more
not
people.
Depends on what you do.
Like I've seen
The
more
movie's
people
20
do it
minutes.
in Hollywood, because a lot of people are like, they don't speak English or whatever. They don't actually understand what's going on.
The only people that go in there are people that are already in here or students that are like, let's do this. I've been watching it on TikTok. Let's go waste their time. That's it. And then all the students that come out, they're like either laughing, like giggling and running out, or they're like, what with this?
Yeah.
Those are the only two reactions that we get coming out of there.
in the beginning, so I'll share it.
If you go, are the blinds closed on the side of the building too? Because she might be watching a movie and you can peek through the side to see.
This is fucking crazy.
If she's taking the test though, it'll take a little longer.
I had read this before.
And then when you take the personality test, it's rigged. So regardless of how you answer, they'll be like, oh, you're depressed, you're anxious, you have all these problems, and only Scientology can fix it for the small fee of $100,000.
Book. And then it occurred to me, your book came out when I was like still in
See how their door's broken?
Wait, she took a video.
I read every book that came out after I left Scientology. Anyway, your book is absolutely
Well done.
all that shit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you did. Good job. But seriously, come on out here anytime. I got shirts on my website. I got the F Sciento one. I'm Pearl Snappy on YouTube. But come on out here anytime. If I'm here, do it. If not, just come out here and put them on TikTok. People will watch and they will keep those doors closed.
Yeah, the lack of people.
So they found him guilty of basically
I know. Thanks so much. Yeah, not here.
check prior to leaving, but did not cooperate with related to this action. The committee reviewed her production record
Thank you, Kat.
by Jenna and verified the product.
Oh, US is just, isn't it just like +1? I don't know, these people are looking out.
Section on Dallas. All right, let's skip that section. Let's skip that one. Like, I see. No wonder it's so long. Okay, now let's get into.
She's like, where are my F Sciento friends? I don't want to get out.
Hilarious.
I'm afraid.
You might not even know what some of these things actually.
I don't think I do. I think I have some, but yeah, you mentioned some that I'm not even.
So yes, these do count for their stats, but like not really. You know what I mean? Like no more than like, that's not going to have them win the birthday game. You know what I mean? They'll count every phone call that comes in there. They'll count every letter, which is why it's great to send letters.
This is the dispatch.
You know what I mean?
From Mike Rinder to David Miscavige about you. Unless I have it wrong. Let me scroll to the bottom and make sure maybe I don't want to. Yeah, from Mike. Okay.
This big building.
Directly from Mike to David Miscavige.
Also, I don't think that they realize that like you could still totally see through the drapes at night.
The tone.
Yeah, they need people on course. And the only people here that are on course are like old.
We're expected.
And they can only go so far here because this is a class 5, so they can only go to clear here. They can't go up the bridge. They have to like
Korea.
go to Flag or LA.
Flagellation. I think that's a great word. Okay, so Mike says to David Miscavige, dear sir, I apologize.
Thank you so much, Sojo.
I created true identity.
Sojo Studio. Hey, what's up, Churchology? You were killing it out there during that opening. It gave me hermit PTSD though from here. There you go, +1 for US, +1. All right, we're gonna. Oh, here comes Corbin again, this idiot. This is the idiot that owns the school who used his student loan money to help build this building. That's him. Using his student loan money to illegally build this cult building. What's up, Corbin, you idiot? Your brother has the dumbest name ever.
They like have our U-Haul, we have the U-Haul for it, one of them.
Also, all I could think of is that Corbett Canyon, Canyon, Canyon. That stupid commercial.
So then we went to San Diego instead. So they were planning,
Corbett Canyon, Canyon, Canyon.
Virginia, but we went to
I'm not going to make the joke that I want to make about his wife. I'm just not going to do it because I'm a classy broad. But just know I'm thinking it. I'm thinking it.
I mean, not necessarily. Like, I didn't even know that they were planning for us to go.
They sure do, DM. That's how this whole building was built. That's how they've been funding everything here. Davitt has that, like, that's not that it's not recent.
We weren't like going
That happened
down
after the
Stanford
chase wave
to, like,
too. It just kept going.
It was just because they were his family and they were also 2 hours away.
Chitology, I'm gonna be sending you all the healthy and warm and healing vibes
3,000 miles
that I can muster up for you, girl.
away. You to go to your boat. They've never even told you that. You had no intention of doing that. And so, wow.
Yeah, and then also just like as we were driving away,
Yeah, so classy.
Ryan Boswell, he's the security chief at PAC. He said, he pointed at Dallas's face and he said, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you
Look at these
never
idiots in there. Like, what are they even doing?
So,
You're all good, Christina. Appreciate you being here.
anyway,
Yeah, so does Mr. Davitt here.
he said that
He has a real long story, and he's gonna want to roll. He's gonna want to be the first one because if he thinks that his little Sea Org buddies that set him up for that are gonna help him and are gonna be like, if he thinks they're not gonna snitch on him, this whole cult is just a big old snitching cult. That's what they do. They're just snitching and bitching. That's what this cult does, snitching and bitching. And there's Corbin probably calling the police again. Oh, the big mean SP is being so scary. She's telling the truth about my stupid mom and my aunt who fucked my dad when she was 14. Awesome, so classy. Oh, Sheila, she was only 14. So classy. Yeah, shut that door, you idiot.
All right, so Mike says handling is needed for Dallas's family. Though Dallas was given the R factor not to contact
Yeah,
his parents.
snitching and bitching.
He all lied. He did so anyway.
They also might be itching and bitching. I don't know. These people don't look like they shower very often.
House, which was that like San Diego, right? Ish.
yeah.
Okay. Dallas's parents are both black public and are online. Dallas and Jenna have no doubt. Even though
Have a good night,
about
Keith.
What happened? That is not an accurate reflection of the actual scene.
Hell yeah, Southern Yankee.
Of the actual facts. Also, Dallas and parents.
Gotta move my-
The actual facts. And what the policy is.
Gotta move my body cam.
While dead agenting Jenna as a source of any information, she is likely
So proud, so brave. Let's see what Corbin's doing in the car.
her true will.
Because Corbin's over there getting shit out of the car. I think he's doing a drug deal with that other kid who helps run the school.
Tell Dallas's parents what happened. And he also worked for them. I worked with them for the first 6 months. And every day they
I don't know, they have a sauna here.
telling them about me. And it just was like a night. I would get harassed at home, I would get harassed at work, and it was all about
Yeah, unclear though if
the
he's
bad ones.
an F Sciento one or not.
Trying to protect Dallas from me. They really wouldn't believe anything that I said. They wouldn't believe anything that he said. They were still giving money to Scientology. It was just.
So this guy's just been like sitting in like a creep in his car waiting. And then who knows what Coffin Dodger's doing.
Mike said, you need to get the message clear that they are not to be in contact with Dallas and that Dallas is going to handle their own. Kirsten,
He's just over there snitching and bitching. Look at him looking with this stupid look on his face.
Kirsten has a good line with Dallas's father, Gary. Kirsten and Joan.
Oh, does he not like it? Oh, that's so weird. He doesn't like it? So weird.
Gary Hill's brother or
Does that make him feel uncomfortable? So weird.
It's Gary's brother.
I feel like Chitology and I would make these people cry.
Joan, yeah, the officer. She audited me as well. That changed me down the street. Wouldn't let me take a girl, turn off the camera.
Look at this idiot. Look at him try to look all cool and calm and collected. Like a fucking idiot. Idiot. He just left that dude's car like unlocked. Oh, I love you right back, Kayla. Oh, look, now he's got to sit there because his PAB wife is too afraid of the truth. And then there's this idiot in his car, and they're just like sitting there. Corbin just left the fucking door open like an idiot.
Now, again, Gary is Dallas' dad, right? Okay. Gary and his wife went to Flag in August and got onto OT6, and shortly thereafter, a former employee wrote a letter into their company demanding over $100,000 due to religious discrimination, claiming that she'd been pressured to take a course at the same vehicle or
Oh, not them trying to play music as if that's going to like drown it out.
Gary is working with
Oh, they want me to turn it up? Is that what I'm hearing? That they want me to turn it up?
Wow, another example of Scientology connecting their parishioners with Scientology attorneys. That's interesting. Gary and his wife Gail were sent away from Flag with directions to get this legal situation handled before they needed that. Okay. The key, now we're talking, is handling $4,000. The key is to communicate and orient this to policy. The key is to communicate and orient this to policy. Interesting. Look, so they're quoting actual policy, but I thought there was no such thing as disconnection. The policy is suppressive acts, suppression of Scientology and Scientologists, which
They're playing flag music to try to get me copyrighted.
To a person guilty of suppressive acts is known as a potential trouble source or trouble. That Scientologist comes under the
See, and now he's going to come out the side door here because he thinks I haven't figured that one out yet.
Or further trained until he or she has taken the
They do have, at least they have 2 saunas. Well, because he left this car open playing the flag music. That car is open because he's playing the flag music. That's what he's doing. They were looking at me because they're trying to blare me out. I know, because they're idiots. He's going to come turn it up now.
A declare order should be issued on them. I told them, that was Jenna or Gary and Gail.
Oh, I think he's going to make an adjustment.
Dallas and Jenna.
Okay. An SP declare should be issued on Dallas and
See?
Jenna, but immediately, the parents need to be informed by the HDO terminal that they cannot be in conflict, as they are no doubt operating on false data at the present time. Wow. The SP declare order.
Now he's going to move it right in front of me as if it's going to matter.
To just Dallas and Jenna and senior HCO. They will
Watch, he's going to move it right here in front of me. Watch. See?
And refuse to attend the comment.
Scientos are so fucking predictable. Look at these idiots. Now he's going to try to blast the music here.
Something in writing, not a broad public issue dead agent.
Oh God, do you think that's going to fucking bother me? Because it's not.
The phrase dead agent has come up in this video, and people who watch a lot of my videos know what that means. But in Scientology, dead agent means to provide information discrediting someone, in this case, Jenna.
Your speaker tech is lame. It's not going to work, you fucking idiot.
And it comes from an intelligence term of taking a secret agent and basically blowing that agent's cover so that nobody will ever believe any of their propaganda.
Oh, he shut it down. So sad. So proud, so brave. What a fucking idiot.
Wow.
I know, he shut it off.
Should call Dallas's father when we know
He's lucky I didn't
Jenna
steal it.
are not there. Wow. What Kirsten will say is as follows. So Mike Rinder is literally proposing to David Miscavige exactly what Kirsten is going to say to Dallas's father to discredit.
No one wants his Thetan-mobile.
What is blowing me away here is that it didn't even occur. These documents are such a big evidence of how
Kids can't consent!
Savage, he's an ecclesiastical
Here, I'll take
leader.
that.
He doesn't know what goes on day to day in Scientology. That's absurd. When literally David Miscavige is having to approve the exact words Kirsten Catano is going to speak on the phone to Dallas's parents to discredit you. That is how much micromanaging David Miscavige does, and this document is evidence of that. Okay, so what Kirsten is going to say is Dallas and Jenna are out of the Sea Org and they're not in good standing. I don't know what you've heard from him, and I want you to get the straight data and the policy references. So this is handled correctly and doesn't jeopardize your bridge progress.
Yes, because
that's the one thing you can threaten Scientologists with that will get them to do anything you want. Is basically say, if you don't do this, you will never be allowed to do any more of Scientology's bridge to total freedom. Okay. The bottom line is that every attempt has been made to help Dallas and Jenna carry on in the Sea Org. However, since the time they were not beached or assigned to the RPF for going out 2D, things have deteriorated. Okay, so you were not beached or RPF'd for going out 2D. That is a mouthy sentence. What does that mean, Jenna?
A cult.
Well, so out 2D is basically means that you like either had sex with somebody before you got married, or I don't know, got close to it. And the policy in Scientology or in the Sea Org is that if you do this, you get beached, which is from when
These are all child
when
survivors.
the Sea Org was on an actual boat, and it just meant that they would leave you on the nearest island.
The ones with the RIP next to them did not survive. These are all the survivors that were children when they were brought in here. Some of them trafficked from Mexico at age 5 and put into hotels at 12 to audit pedophiles and adults, which means like sit across from them and get their confessions. There's a massage table in there. Why is there a massage table in there? These people are creepy fucks.
Belongings on the street. You're so worthless. We're not even going to make
Thanks, Dan.
You're gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So we just like to troll them.
Or RPF.
Oh no, this is
RPF
everywhere. Every one of their orgs. It's biggest in LA right now.
When they have fucked up, like majorly.
And they had a grand opening here on the 24th, and I crashed it.
Have to wear all black.
They had to redo the whole audio.
Like
because of my mouth.
Labor. You spend 5 hours a day getting.
Yeah, this is on. I put this is on YouTube, but I'm on TikTok too.
And not just
Pearl Snappy.
You also have to find your evil purposes behind the bad things that you did. And people, you're not allowed to speak to people unless they.
No, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Very like isolating.
Thanks.
And abusive. They're usually like shoved in rooms like that are like the beds are like this close together. It's like an absolute hellhole, and so that's the other option if you go out, if you sleep with somebody before you're married.
And so Mike is saying in this document that you and Dallas went out 2D.
Yeah, so yeah, it's true. Me and Dallas wanted to get married, and his dad's brother, his uncle, had been found to be like looking at some anti-Scientology website.
Just because they're all out here,
they said that he couldn't get married until he was handled. So he was being handled by Kirsten for like a long time, like I think even up to a year. And so because we couldn't get married, me and Dallas had sex before we were married.
Nasty. And okay, so basically you guys are dating in the Sea Org for over a year, which is insane because most Sea Org members get married after like 3 weeks.
Right. Okay. Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what... Hey, Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron right now? You done messed up, Aaron! Aaron is right here, but it's not me who done messed up. David Miscavige in Scientology done messed up big time this time. It is just being reported that in New Haven, Connecticut, I'm just going to show you the exact quote from this article right here. Scientologists will have to pay taxes now that the city revoked the church's tax-exempt status. Okay, that's the headline. The details of the article is that it is not the entire Scientology organization itself that has had its tax-exempt status revoked. It is the tax exemption of the building they purchased 20 years ago as a part of David Miscavige's current giant real estate scam strategy called the Ideal Organization Strategy. 20 years ago, the New Haven Org, a tiny little Scientology organization, bought a giant old, like a Mason Lodge or something. I'm going to show you in a moment. And it's, hey, Ron, where are you? Where every day is one step closer to the total collapse of Scientology. Buckle up, guys. This one's going to get a little spicy. Muy caliente. The inspiration for tonight's video is this article, a letter to the editor, submitted by Scientologist and Austin Scientology staff member.
Yeah, it is.
Corbin
Es una
Springer.
secta!
This was submitted to the Daily Texan, if I recall correctly, serving the University of Texas at Austin Community since 1990.
I can't believe this
So
car is
Corbin
just out
Springer,
here.
he and his brother are both alumni of UT, which is unusual for Scientologists. It's unusual
Look at him
for
calling the
children
police.
of Scientologists
Look
to
at him
go to
calling the
college.
fucking police. Oh, there's Vicky!
And,
What's up, Vicky?
This is Corbin. He's the one on the left.
Free
And
car!
this is
It's a free car!
Corbin's brother, Barton. And that brings us back to this article, where Corbin Springer wrote a letter as an alumni of UT, basically condemning the protesters who protested the re-grand opening of the building for the Austin Org as hateful bigots, and just letting the student body of UT know that Scientology and UT share the same.
Cry about it some more! Cry about it some more! Cry about it!
You know what? It's probably appropriate to start with some of what he says, but what we're actually going to discuss in this video, and I just realized I neglected to do something in the back office.
Free car! We got a free car over here! Just
What we're
drive
really
it
here
away!
to discuss in this video is the bank fraud, credit card fraud, and loan fraud, and other crimes that Corbin Springer's family has been involved in with respect to the Church of Scientology of Austin itself and the fundraising, the money that was raised to fund the very building that was being protested. Because multiple inside sources in Austin, Texas have shared with me that approximately 80% of the nearly $25 million that was raised to renovate this building was raised illegally through credit card fraud, bank fraud, and loan fraud, specifically using credit unions, small banks, and the Armed Services Credit Union. And Corbin Springer and another Scientologist, Jonathan Davitt, are two. Jonathan Davitt is the key player, one of the key players in the fraud. Corbin Springer was just one of the suckers.
2200 Guadalupe,
Scientology, when you're
free
talking
car.
about crimes committed in the Church of Scientology organization, one type of crime. So when we're talking about the Springer family, we're not only talking about loan fraud, bank fraud, we're also talking about statutory rape. And I'm gonna share the whole story with you. But again, the whole story is inspired by Corbin Springer's letter to the editor. So let's just take a look at some of what Corbin had to say here. I am a University of Texas graduate, he says. I'm also
The car is a
Scientologist.
problem because it's
Before
blasting
enrolling
F
in UT,
Scientology
during my
music.
time there and since graduating, I've been a member of my church and a member of the West Campus community.
That car is
I've
just
grown up here and
blasting
I call
music.
this area my home. As you've probably heard, my church just had its
And
grand
now they're
opening
all
of our
on the
newly
phone
renovated
calling the
building
cops,
that we've
bitching and
occupied
crying
for
about
decades
it.
on the drag. For Scientologists all over, this was a massive celebration. What you may have also heard about is a handful of hateful protesters around our church. This is simply religious intolerance. While minoring in religious studies, I
I'm not calling the
I got
police.
to have discussions about the realities of religious discrimination.
I'm not a
with
PAB
Muslim,
like these
Jewish,
people. I don't
Christian,
call
and
the
atheist
police.
students, to name a few. This is nothing new. I'm sorry, I skipped a
Elder
sentence.
abuse,
There's a
they'll
part of
just
the sentence I
run
didn't
up
want to
your,
read out loud because I don't know how you
credit
should
cards.
treat it, but let's just do it. Unfortunately, in my lifetime, I have seen increased religious hate, especially against Jewish and Muslim people. This is nothing new, and my church is no stranger to it.
There is.
I know that the students
But
of the
I'm
university and the
just
main
as
do not
guilty
support this
as
type
them
of
right now.
intolerance. When I was a student in 2016, I stood in front of the UT Tower with hundreds of fellow students protesting this same brand of intolerance. I am writing today to tell you that Scientology stands for what I firmly believe the students of the University of Texas and all Austinites stand for: tolerance. From my conversations with members of my church, UT students, professors, and members of other religious organizations, I know that a handful of haters is not reflective of how most of us feel. I believe all of us want to live in a world where people are free to practice their religions or not. My church, much like the University of Texas, is a diverse group of people from a variety of backgrounds. We are Scientologists because it has helped us. If you want to know what Scientology is all about, you're always free to come inside and see. If you do not want to, that is totally fine too. I know that I speak for all Austin Scientologists when I say that we are very happy to be a part of this community, and we will do everything we can to make it a happy place to live. Scientology.org is our website for anyone to
Use
see
what?
for them.
Oh.
So,
No thanks.
all right. Well, that is perfectly adorable. So let's get this story started.
Yeah.
As I said,
He's like, survivors, what does that mean?
It would be
This
here too. But we're standing
is
here.
Corbin Springer.
And I'm not leaving until
And
we're done with this
this-
version of this.
On the right
Oh no,
is
are they gonna
Corbin
not
Springer's
copyright
mom,
me, even though you can hear
Stacy
this music
Sass.
multiple times?
Now, Stacy is presently married
worried
to
about
Jim
it.
Sass. And Jim Sass is a very wealthy Scientologist in the Austin area. And I believe as a couple, they have donated close to $3 million to the Austin building. Now, Jim is not Corbin's dad. Stacy is Corbin's mom. Before Stacy was married to Jim, Stacy was married to Tracy. Tracy is a man. That is what Tracy used to look like.
Oh, do they hate it? Are they
Stacy
mad about
and
it
Tracy were married
inside?
for a long time, and they had a number of kids.
So sad. So mad
Everything was
about
going
it.
along fine until
Aw.
Tracy cheated on Stacy with Stacy's younger sister,
14.
Sheila.
Oh, Sheila.
Oopsie. As if that wasn't bad enough, the problem is that Tracy was in his late 20s, early 30s. Sheila
In
was
my
a minor.
opinion,
By the way, this is a
Salt
current
Lake.
photo of Sheila. This is not a photo
Then
of Sheila as a
Franklin's,
minor.
then Style Switch.
Sheila was 14 years old. My inside sources tell me
They're
it's
so
possible
mad
she
in
was
there.
15,
They're
but
so
they
mad.
believe she was 14 years old. Now, what did Scientology do when they found out that one of their leading
sad.
upstanding members of the community had cheated on his wife with an underage child, his wife's sister? Did they involve the authorities? Did they expel Tracy from Scientology? No. Sheila, the 14-year-old, happened to also be at the time a staff member.
Me
of the
too. I
Church of
love
Scientology of
Scientology
Austin.
fits.
So all they did was send her to Clearwater, Florida for training. Yes, instead of involving the authorities in a crime that had occurred against the Scientologist
Look at
child,
all the people just
they
pouring
transported
in.
that unaccompanied minor across state lines to Florida. I think that's called child trafficking. And she stayed in Florida and did her training, where she conveniently finished her training at the age of 17, which is the age of consent in Texas, and was sent back to Austin, where she then married Tracy. And then they had several kids of their own. Very convenient that once they're married, you can't really prosecute a crime there.
Notice
Okay,
Corbin's not coming
so
out now
where
during this
does
little
that
lecture.
bring us in this
Where's
story?
Corbin? Where's
Yes,
Tanya
let's go
hiding
back
away
to
inside?
Corbin.
So sad for
Okay.
them.
Now, during this time, Corbin and his brother, Barton, but Barton's not really a part of the story to the best of my knowledge. Corbin was, as he said in his article, going to the University of Texas. Okay, so now let's enter into
There's
the
Tanya.
story. A gentleman that I knew from my time
That's
in New York, named
that's Tanya,
Jonathan
right there.
Davitt. Jonathan Davitt was a Sea Org member working on L. Ron Hubbard Way, where I worked when I was in the Sea Org. We weren't close, but we knew each other. And Jonathan Davitt, this is his LinkedIn profile. It currently says that he's an office manager. Fine. Let's see what he says he did after leaving the Sea Org and relocating to Austin. He was the senior fundraiser, lead fundraiser, senior fundraiser for a nonprofit.
We're talking about your man, Tanya!
$7.2 million from parishioners, which included
What's up, Nikki from Philly?
fundraising, managing sales teams, setting and meeting quotas, and social media marketing. The project was completed with fantastic results. That is so good for you, Jonathan Davitt. Now, I do not recall why Jonathan Davitt left the Sea Org, whether he routed out or whether he was kicked out. I do not recall, and I do not recall why he ended up in Austin. What I do know is that he ended up being the lead head major fundraiser for the Austin Org, and that nearly 100% of the almost $8 million that he raised was raised illegally. Credit card fraud.
Yes, it
fraud,
is, Peter.
fraud. And one of the people who got suckered into that fraud was Corbin Springer. The same Corbin Springer who is writing a letter to the editor about how the protesters outside of the Church of Scientology are hateful bigots, and Scientology shares all the same values as the UT alumni. Well, since Corbin is writing his letter to the editor in a paper that I think the paper's distribution is the students of UT, the students of UT might like to know that what Corbin did with his student loans, the money that was loaned to Corbin for his classes at UT, instead of using that money for UT, he gave the money to Jonathan Davitt, gave the money to the Church of Scientology of Austin for their building.
Look, call the police. They're telling the truth outside. Oh my God, call the police. They're telling the truth outside the call. Idiots.
Now I'm doing this video. Okay. So something happened, something came up, because these financial irregularities, all this illegal activity, it's like this pendulum swing that occurs in Scientology where the executives will turn a blind eye, they know what's happening, but they're pretending it's not happening. And then once something happens that makes it too obvious and they can't pretend that they don't know, then they like come down with a hammer and nuke everyone. And anyway, it's this pendulum swing that occurs in Scientology constantly. So once Corbin, something flapped, something happened, someone's like, uh-oh, illegal stuff is going on. Stacy and Jim, so Stacy Sass, no longer Stacy.
I don't know, I'm not touching his car. Y'all want me to get arrested for some reason.
I think Sheila and Stacy's maiden names are Patterson, but we're talking about Corbin's mom. Corbin's mom and her rich husband, once they found out that their son
they think that I'm leaving, but I'm not. I'm just going to show some stuff. I will leave eventually because it's time to get drunk.
All of the student loans to minimize any legal liability. Well, that's fine. That's good. But one of the things about doing that is it doesn't erase the crime.
Fuck this song, you guys. Oh, you know what? Fuck him. I'm gonna connect to his Bluetooth.
Mark my words, guys.
Let's connect to his Bluetooth,
when
guys.
Scientology loses its passage and status, it is going to be because of...
Well, let me get these first, and then I'm gonna connect to his Bluetooth like a fucking idiot. He just left it open.
Bank fraud and loan fraud, which really are hundreds of millions of dollars of bank fraud, credit card fraud, loan fraud, wire fraud that Scientology has committed over the last 20 years. Largely in part to the fundraising pressures that have existed in raising money for giant new buildings that are 10 times bigger than anything any Scientology organization needs. And the cost of these buildings are 10, 20, 30 times more than Scientologists can afford. There aren't enough Scientologists in the world to pay these buildings. There aren't enough Scientologists in the world to staff these buildings. And yet David Miscavige put unthinkable pressure on the fundraisers and the staff members, by the way, Jonathan Davitt, working hand in hand and run by two team members named Mariella and Marlissa, who are team members who are ideal work fundraisers for the entire United States. Jonathan Davitt has a former Steelers member. A former Steelers member in Scientology, like you're like Flo and Davitt, who are Scientology has one year and something rated. They are violent. They broke it. They're really all really weird. They're really just
Yeah, I know you can. I'm not near it, and I don't really care. But thank you for letting me know.
So when someone like Jonathan Davis ends up in Austin,
Here, I'll start at the beginning.
and then 2 Sea Org fundraisers get shipped out to Austin.
That's Corbin. That's Corbin who's playing that music, y'all. The one that Aaron is talking about, that's Corbin, whose stupid car this is. Here, let's go get his license plate, too. Let's go really get in on his license plate. Yeah, EA did all of this. So here's his stupid license plate. This is his stupid car. He's such a fucking idiot. So EA did all this.
And Corbin Springer and Sadie Springer and his name Dad and his dad.
I'm not calling the police, you guys.
All wrapped up into that. Hold it. So let's be honest. Every Scientologist in Austin has participated. Damn near every Scientologist in Austin has participated. And every city in the world where Scientology is fundraising for these giant buildings that usually sit for decades empty, and then eventually they've been scavenged. Eventually, a building will be finished and it'll come forward and it'll have that Scientology. Every one of these things has a project. Now, one of the reasons it's okay to do videos about it, someone like, oh my God, don't, aren't you giving it away? They're going to go burn all the documents, they're going to turn all the documents. These financial crimes.
Because Corbin is blasting flag music out of his stupid car.
It doesn't matter. The federal government has all of the resources and power already.
Yeah, no one's gonna steal an F Sciento car blasting Sciento music.
And you see also,
Well, his name could be on this list too if he were to leave.
So UT or UT Austin or UT West Campus, whatever it's called, when you read this letter to the editor from Corbin Spring, just know you're getting a letter from someone who took his student loans and gave it to Scientology. And then the guy wants to talk smack about the hateful, bigoted protesters outside of the building. That's really incredible. Did not mess up, Corbin. You should have kept your mouth shut. Now we're talking about it. Alright, that really is all I have to say about this. I think I have one more video I want to do. I'm starting with something crappy. I thought I was getting better, and in the last couple hours I started to feel a lot more sarcastic.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you, Super Pup. Thank you, Luna's mom. ×2. Appreciate you. This fucking idiot. So, oh, now they've got it coming out of here. They've got it coming out of the second floor now. Yeah.
It's background music for our tribute list, on our talk tribute list.
No, he shut his car off. Well, his car is still playing, but now they're playing it, no, they're playing it out of the building now. They finally figured out how to turn their fucking speakers on. Now I'm getting it in stereo and I want to punch myself in the face. Fucking idiots. Oh, here comes Stacy. Fuck, play it again. Damn it. That's Stacy and her fucking husband they were talking about. It's all right. They're gonna come out. That's Stacy and Jim Sass. Oh, they don't want to come out. So proud, so brave. You PABs. Yes. Stacy, we know about you and your husband. We know your husband likes to sleep with 14-year-old girls. We already know.
Once again live for our second members only live stream. For only our second members only live stream. It seems like it was a good time.
That's okay, they ran out the back door.
Sorry,
No, you're good. That was funnier. Watching them run away like a bunch of fucking idiots. What's up, Nazeem? Her hair is trying to escape this cult too. Look at that hairline. It's running away.
We're going to discuss in the pack up. What we're really
Oh,
here
look.
to discuss
Child trafficking, isn't that great?
is bank fraud, credit card fraud, and loan fraud, and other crimes that Corbin Springer's family has been involved in with respect to the Church of Scientology of Austin itself and the fundraising, the money that was raised to fund the very building that was being protested. Because multiple inside sources in Austin, Texas have shared with me that approximately 80% of the nearly $25 million that was raised to renovate this building was raised illegally.
Call him
Credit card
closest
fraud,
to the
bank
street, the
fraud,
far side of the tree.
specifically using credit unions, old banks,
Over this way?
cards, services. And Corbin
Yeah, that I don't know what that was, that eyebrow situation. Oh, I see.
But as the Scientology talked about crime committed in the Church of Scientology.
All right, y'all. What's up, Punk? Are you coming out tomorrow? Just send me a message. They're blasting their stupid music now out of the building. Like, it's great. And so is the
Corbin
car.
Springer's letter to
So the
you.
car is blasting and so is the
So
music
let's
up
take a
there.
look at some of what Corbin has
Well, we're going to
said.
head out
I am
because
a
we have
university
some,
graduate.
some green screen stuff to film.
Before enrolling in UT during my time there since graduating, I've been a member
And
of
we might
my
have to do
church
it all
and a
over
member
again
of the
tomorrow, and that's
resident
fine. We'll do it again.
I've grown up here in a culture area of my home.
It's really
As you
terrible.
probably heard, my
These songs are
church
so
just
bad, and
had
I'm hearing it
regularly renovated
in a
buildings
round
that
because they're
occupied
not
decades
lined
on
up,
track.
and it's
For
awful.
Scientologists
And
all over,
I don't
massive
enjoy it.
celebration. What you may have also heard.
So we'll be out here tomorrow for the big birthday
hateful
event,
protesters around
and
the
I
church.
will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you to my mods. Thank you for all of your support. And oh, there's Vicky. Hold on. Oh, Vicky's still. Vicky didn't want to be seen. There she is. There she is. There's Vicky. She's hiding behind the wall. She's hiding behind the wall. So we'll be out here tomorrow. Check your subscriptions. Make sure that you like it. I do have AirPods. I will bring them. This is the new technology today, so we'll fix it. So, yeah, bye, Vicky. Oh, there she is. There she is. She was there on the first day that I shut them down. That was her. That's good old Vicky. That's our bestie, Vicky. Have a good night, Vicky, you idiot. Oh, look at these idiots. All right. Have a lovely night. I will see you all very soon.